Here we are again, another day, another adventure. So we've settled on the 2200 3S, running both the power system and the video system. Modified the wiring and tidied up a little bit. We're about to set sail, but for whatever reason had some difficulty breaking away from the wall. The gyro was definitely opposing me. So it suddenly let go, flew across to the other side. Oops, excuse me, madam. Lucky I didn't get stuck, and off we go. Balances fairly well. Need to exercise a little care with the HD camera on the front. There's a good speed to sit at. Too slow and it gets wet, too fast and it gets wet. And I don't think it'll take much chop to get it wet either. So just to keep an eye on the voltage to give you an idea of how that works, I'm running the OSD every minute. Excellent day today. It's not as windy as it's supposed to be, which was good for me. But we've got 3 very warm days coming up, so I'm hopeful for an early morning trip, possibly on the Torrens tomorrow. And then I think we'll be just sheltering from the weather after that, because we're in the 40s again. Bit better than it sounds like it's going to be at Albury though, so we'll count our blessings. And look forward to Thursday, when I think from memory it's going to be 34 again. And a possible windless day or windless morning as well. So I've noticed, having seen a couple of people boating in here, that I would probably be the only boat I've seen so far that uses the entire pond. Most people use barely half of it. And I can see why, because if I took the goggles off now, it's a little white dot on the other side of the pond. Not that the pond is huge, but you're far enough away that it's difficult to orient yourself. The other thing that I noticed nobody else goes is anywhere near these rocks, which is one of my favourite places. It's a lot of fun trying to navigate through that. So you'll see the occasional spot of water will appear on the lens. Later on, when I get a bit more daring and up the speed, we'll cop a few good sized splashes. But fortunately it's warm enough today that they dry off pretty quick. And the it's hardly the flight camera now, is it? It's the con camera, the camera on the con, I suppose. I don't know. That only got very few splashes. I think probably still worth giving the lenses a wipe before each voyage. There we go. Open her up and tear across the lake. Woohoo! Little bit of debris hanging around out there today. Lots of dragonflies around as per. The gyro's working pretty well. Once you get used to that, you've got to be, as I said before, I think fast enough. But here, going across here, this is hands off. And it will wander off a little bit at times, but overall it keeps it quite straight. It can get disturbed by a puff of wind, but even so, better with it than without. And off we go again. I've noticed the other trick with this too is you throttle it up, get it up on the plane, and it just starts to nod, and then you just back it off a notch. And it'll move along at quite a comfortable pace. Not something you can keep up with the smaller battery packs, that's for sure, but with the 2200, yeah, it's the bee's knees. So there you have it. I reckon we'll leave it at this and perhaps put on a bit of music. What do you think? Right you are then.